Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Profit at a Web for one more learning video tutorial. And today we're gonna brush up our basics in Python. Okay, so what we are doing, we are just taking up some of the data types. Okay, so as we are a trader, and as a trader, we need to deal a number of datas. Okay, especially if you are a algo trader or say quant trader, you need to deal with datas. Okay, especially when you are in Python, there is a built-in data types are there. Okay, so especially we will discuss about them. Okay, we'll see two things. We see two methods. Especially it will be list and dictionary. Okay, so as we know, there is four built-in data types are there. Okay, so as in collection data types, we go with list, tuples, sets, dictionary. Okay, so what does a list do? It is ordered, it is changeable. Okay, and it contains with duplicates. Okay, and what tuples that? It is ordered, no changeable, unchangeable. Okay, with duplicates. And about sets, unordered, no duplicates. Okay, and about the dictionary, it is unordered, it is changeable, and no duplicates. Okay, so as we know, four types. So if we are dealing with these things, especially we'll talk about methods. So especially I've been already done two videos related to dictionary. Okay, so this contains with the list as well. So we'll discuss about the methods. Okay, so I will try to keep this video as short as possible. Okay, so let's go with the Python ideally. Okay, so we'll take up some of the list. Okay, so what we are dealing, okay, especially I just let you know, so this is our square brackets. Okay, so this is specially collection data types needs curly braces. Okay, and then parentheses. Okay, so all of the things especially collection data types deal. Okay, so here this is for list, this curly braces for set and dictionary, this for tuples. Okay, so this three things will be enough to deal our collection data types. This can be like you can utilize to contain certain stuff in the Python and can be utilized. Otherwise, when you are dealing with kind of a temporary data, you can can add in this stuff, can append something, and can utilize. Okay, especially we used to do some CRUD operation, especially in API, and since we are dealing with the data, so this is definitely required. Okay, so especially our pandas data frame and all of Excel's JSON. Okay, so all of these things deals with this collection data types, four built-in data types. Okay, so first of all we'll go with dictionary methods. So what we can do, we can just put some method, some of the stock, such as first we'll say that symbol name. So what we can give, we can say them as sensex. Okay, and secondary, what we can do, we can deal with the price. So shorten method, this will be enough to say, and we can give any number. So instead of sensex, we will try to take up small numbers. So I will say Tata Steel. Okay, and Tata Steel will be 140 rupees. So that is how we can give, and this will be definitely an integer. Okay, and this we can give it in the symbol required. So the symbol is always referred in a bold letters. So let's go with these things. So Tata Steel. Okay, so I think this is how we gonna call the dictionary. And the next first method will be get method. Okay, so what get method does, it is it get the value of the specified key. If nothing present, return none. Okay, so if I say as in stock dot get, and what I have to say, I have to say symbol. Okay, so if a symbol is present, it will get us what we are looking for. Okay, so at least first method is get method. Okay, and it is straight away and is simple. So if we refer, if we mention that first the symbol what we contains, it will definitely gonna get this stuff. Okay, next thing we will refer about the keys. Okay, so if I say print whatever the keys are there, so what is our keys? It is symbol and price. Okay, so we need to say that what kind of keys are there. So this is how we can refer. Okay, and next method will be values. Okay, so if I ask for, as I'm asking for the keys, then I have to ask for the values. So it will be stock dot values. Okay, so if I say this stuff, I will get the Tata Steel and the price. Okay, and the next method, so suppose if I want to update the dictionary with a specified key value. Okay, so what I have to say, I have to say that just go with the stock dot update. Okay, and in which what I can do is I can give certain stuff says has one more this values. Okay, especially if I have to contain any kind of, like, nifty, if I say nifty 50 I want to get. Okay, and I can give the values. Okay, so I can say that 23 500. Okay, so this is how I can give, and with the parenthesis with this update, what I can do, I can give the stock and update. So stock is updated. If I call the stock, so we'll get the stock update as well. So what are the things we got? We got Tata Steel we got Nifty. Okay, so this is how we will get. Okay, so next thing will be items. Converts the key value as a tuple and returns in an iterable list. Okay, so if I have to call this as an items, okay, as in list. Okay, so basically what happens, tuple will be there, and list will be there. So as we are referring, we are talking about what list to do, and what set will do. Okay, so these things we can refer in the same collection data types as we are referring dictionary. So we are dealing same these things. So as you know, the stock what we got as an items contains as of this. Okay, with the list and tuples. Okay, so this is how we got. Now what we'll do, we'll go with the default. If I set default, returns the value of the key specified. If the key is not present, then adds the key first argument and the value second argument provided through this method. Okay, so suppose if something is not available, okay, it will definitely gonna set that stuff. Okay, so if I have to set certain stuff, so I can say stock dot set default. Okay, so if I say if it is not available, try to set. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to see. Okay, so if I say the stuff as in with I will try with the Tata Steel. Okay, so we'll see whether we can set this stuff or not. Okay, Tata Steel, with what we can do, we can put some price as well. Okay, so 130 I will give it, and we'll set this default and see what happens. Okay, so if I see this stock, whether we get what. Okay, so let's see this stuff. So Tata Steel we got with the name, and I think the price, what price is there, it is not available. Okay, with the symbol, with the price, with the Nifty, what we got with the Tata Steel. So this is how we try to put. Okay, so it is entirely different, that's Tata Steel and this stuff. So it is set by default. Okay, So if it is not available, it is just set. If it is available, that is also we can try. Okay, so what we can say, print stock default. So we can set symbol is to this Tata Steel. Okay, so let's see if it is possible in this way. Especially I think we are setting this as in this way, so we are containing some of the information. So first of all we'll set symbol. Okay, and we will give it as in Tata Steel. So let's see, Tata Steel. Okay, so whether we get this or not, we'll need to check. So we definitely got certain stuff, and we will refer once again what we got. Okay, so as you can see, symbol we got. So already we tried to refer certain stuff, and we got the Tata Steel of the default. So I think if it is not available as in calling of symbol Tata Steel, it could have done. So as you know, the dictionary can't be contained the duplicates. Okay, so that's the reason we used to see this stuff. Now we will refer the method, pop method. Okay, so what we can say, we with the pop, what we can say, that as the value and key, whose keys are passed in the arguments. Okay, so if I need to print some of the stuff, okay, if I'll get the stuff, okay, so if I refer that I got certain stuff, and I need to remove. So what we can say, some of method as in stock dot pop, and what we can give, some of the keys. Okay, so suppose if I have to pop this Tata Steel. Okay, so this is will be our key, and it will definitely gonna pop, and we can see what it will give. So stock dot pop of Tata Steel. So I think already took it on, so we'll see what we got. So as you can see, Tata Steel has been gone. Okay, now if I say pop item, so if I just say print stock dot pop item, so what it will do, this pop item will take it out the last whatever we have given. Okay, so this method, this stock is out of from our dictionary. So whatever the earlier we mentioned, we got stuff. Okay, and at the end if I say print stock dot clear, it will take it out each and everything. Okay, so none. So if I say print stock, we'll get an empty dictionary. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so this is what we got. Okay, so this is how you can refer the dictionary. Okay, so these are the dictionary methods which I am talking about. Okay, next, as we already, I think somewhere we talk about was in between, we are going with the set as well, so you can understand by referring just dictionary and this method, because set and tuples contains in between this thing. Okay, as discussed. So now we will go with the list. Okay, so especially this list method, what happens, we can go by one, especially what happens, we will get some stuff within I'd be deal with CSV columns, and we used to put some of the details. Okay, so suppose if we got some price. Okay, so this price we got, this is our Tata Steel stock, we got this stuff. Okay, so this specially what happens will contain, we will definitely gonna say as a list. Okay, so say them as a list, and see what happens. So if I refer this as a list, and if I print this, let's see what we got. Okay, so this is we got in list and we got these values. So especially the list method, if I have to temporarily give it some number I want to append, and after then I want to check. So what we can do, we can utilize the append method. So what we can say, list append, and in this what we can do, if some value came, so we can give that value. Okay, so if I append, then what I can say, if I call the list, so it will be in this way. So 140 is appended. Okay, now if I have to, one more method is there, that is as same as with the extend. We are going with this thing. There is a one more method is there, that is extend. So I need to call this extend with more precise, as in, like, this list itself. So it's better you go with append, that is more good method. Okay, this print will take it out later. So list dot extend, and what we can say, we can say as in 140. Okay, so I think here in list it will take up. So if I'll print this list, means, as you know, we can give duplicates, but in dictionary it is not possible. So this is how we can do, and we can do the indexing, and in sets what happens, we can't get the index or key. Okay, so some of the reasons, in most cases only like few of certain stuff we are utilizing the set, and mostly we are going with the tuples. So wherever the necessities are there, we are dealing with. So especially if you go with the dictionary and list, I think it is enough to carry all of your data types. Okay, and wherever it is required as a compulsory, you can go with it. So now we'll go with the insert method. So if I say list dot insert, okay, at insert what we can do, at means like at 2. Okay, if I say at 0 array, if I have to, like, at 30, at 130 I want to place on 140, or say 150, do it is possible. Okay, can I insert? Okay, so if I got this method, then let's print this stuff and see. Yes, so 0 1 2, so at 130 instead of that one we place 150, and we shifted that 130. Okay, so this is how you can get. And we talk about how many times the method we got, as in, like, we try to count. Suppose in 140, how many times do it is referred. Okay, so at least 2 times are there. So let's see what I got. Okay, so I got this stuff, and if I have to refer this list dot index of 140. Okay, so if I get the index of 140, because index and keys are very much necessary, so that's the way I can insert. Okay, so that is how we can do. So if I say that give me the index, so as an array, if you count 0 1 2 3 4, at 4th we got our first, and after also we can refer, but we need to check according to that one. Okay, so indexing method you can refer. Okay, so and say suppose if I want to remove, okay, I want to remove the 140. Okay, so what we can say, list dot remove. So if I say 140, as in one thing at least got out, 140 is removed, so at least one thing is removed in 140. Okay, so same thing we can go with it, and we try to remove, and if we try to pop this, means if some index is there, if I say list dot remove to whatever we means not the remove, uh, if I have to say pop with index, so instead of element, if I say I want to remove this at 2, so we can see what we removed. So we have been popped out this 150, and if we check the list, what we got, okay, 150 is out. Then if I want to reverse this stuff, okay, so I can say as in list dot reverse, okay. So if I reverse this stuff, what we get, we already got, and this is how we reverse, okay. And if I have to sort this, then this is how I can sort. So this is also you can see it has been sorted, so one by one has been sorted out. So this is the best method. So all of methods which you are talking, it is very much useful, okay, especially as in data types, which in methods whichever we want to use, as in this method, especially for playing with the price. I think this is important. If I have to copy, so list dot copy parentheses, okay, so it will get copied, okay. So that is how we can give, okay. So that is how we can utilize. One more thing is there, same thing goes with the dictionary, and same thing it goes with this. So what we can say, list dot clear parentheses, okay. So if I have to clear, there is a list will be there, says nothing, okay. So this is how you can utilize, and I hope you like this video and try to see where you can utilize this stuff, okay. So basics are very much important, especially you get to anywhere kind of a programming, okay. So most of these things you need to do, and for that stuff the basics should be clear, okay. So I must say thanks for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe. If you got any doubt regarding this video, please do comment below. If you have any other queries or requirements, please do contact me direct by WhatsApp. Thank you.